By the end of this video, you should be able to interpret climate graphs. You should also be able to draw a climate graph based on information that you are given. So what does a climate graph look like? A climate graph has bars and a line. Bars on a climate graph represent precipitation, so rain, sleet, snow or hail. One axis of the graph will be labelled precipitation and it will include a scale. The x-axis, which is the horizontal axis, will have months of the year. Each month has a different precipitation total, but note that this is just an average. The line on a climate graph represents the average temperature, and the other axis will have a scale for the temperature. Let's do an example. Study the climate graph. Identify the maximum temperature in July in the city of Rome, and I'll reveal the answer in just a moment. Okay, so the answer is 30 degrees Celsius, and we'll know that because this key says that the red line is the max temperature. So if we follow this red line to its maximum here, that's level with 30 degrees. So the answer is 30 degrees. You also need to know how to draw climate graphs as well as interpret them. This might be something that you're asked to do in your exam. So, for country X, we have this table here which describes its average temperature. So J means January, F means February, and so on all the way until December. So, how do we draw a climate graph for temperature? Well, temperature is illustrated with a line on a climate graph. But first of all, we need to draw the axes. So, label one axis temperature. Don't forget your units, Celsius. And label your numbers as well, 0, 10 and 20. Next, draw crosses on the graph to show the average temperature per month. Now we're going to connect the crosses with a line as shown. And once we've done this, we can now look at our average precipitation. Again, the first thing that we need to do is come up with a scale and label our axes. Now we can draw on our bars for precipitation. And by the end of that video, you should now be able to interpret climate graphs, and you should be able to draw a climate graph based on information that you are given. Thank you very much for watching. Workbooks and test papers which integrate with these videos and online courses are available at our website, backroadtutoring.com.